What is up, M&Ms? I am back with another video finally. At this point, you guys just know that I am not consistent enough. I have a regular job during the week and then I do photo shoots during the week too, so it's really hard to find a time to sit down and film. I'm lazy too, so that adds to it. I saw that someone else in the photography community that I followed did a review for this lens, and I thought that it would be a good idea because it's an expensive lens. I mean, it's not as expensive as some of the ones that I have seen, but $700 is a little high up there to be just buying something without knowing exactly what you're getting into, and it's nice to see reviews for things that are expensive that you want to buy. I figured that I should review it, because why not? Content, and I needed to post something. You guys don't really see much of this end of my life, but it is a large portion of my life. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's Maggie12Moo. A lot of my pictures on there. I do have an Instagram for my photography. It is MAG Olivia _JPG. I'll link it down below if anybody's interested. Photography has become a really big part of my life in this last couple years. I don't post much about it on here or talk much about it because I don't post extremely often because I don't have ideas for content because nobody ever comments on my videos. But yeah, if you guys are interested in it, then go ahead and comment if you want. Let's get started with this video. I initially had a Nikon L840, I think it was, just to start out because I kind of just wanted a real camera. That model, you can't get different lenses, so I was kind of just stuck with what it had. Really stuck with the Nikon and not being able to switch lenses. So I randomly went on a selling website where someone was selling their Canon gear, and I got a good deal on it, and I just kind of got the model without even looking into it. And I know it's an old model, but it still does really well for me. A large jump from Nikon to Canon because I heard lots of good things about Canon, and it was definitely true. I love Canon so much more than I like my Nikon. I have the Canon Rebel T5. It's not the T5i because I didn't really know what I was getting into at the moment. I kind of just needed a camera, and it was a good deal, so I took it. T5, not T5i. It works really well for me. Focusing on the Sigma because I got it and I spent a lot of money on it, so I'm trying to use it. I don't have the actual box that it came in, but it comes in this. I did order it from Amazon. It was 600 something, and then with all the taxes and shipping involved, it was 700, around that. My initial reaction was shock because the box came, he's a big boy, because I went from this little guy to this, and let me tell you, it's beautiful and it's big and heavy. It's not like extremely long, but I almost went like that to hand it to you guys, but it's heavy going from this little guy to this guy. Sigma 35 1.4. I did hear about focusing issues before I got it, and I kind of just took the challenge, and it definitely has some focusing issues. There's some calibration tool that you can buy for $50 or something like that that involves a bunch of whatever, but I haven't really looked into it much or considered buying it because I just shoot a lot at once and then find the one shot that I need and then move on from there. So it's been a little bit of an issue, but it's not annoying enough for me to try and change it. I'll put it on here so you guys can see. So it comes with the lens in that big old thing, and then it comes with the hood to put on it, which I just usually leave it on there. So it looks like this, looks nice and professional. This is what I had before. I felt so cool when I got this, and I got the hood on it, and I was like, wow, I'm so cool now. From this to the Sigma was crazy because it's so much bigger. Like here, boom. It just looks so professional. It's heavy, but I love it so much. There was one issue that scared me a little bit. It only happened once. It never happened again. I was shooting a birthday party, put on my 50 because I wanted a lot of people in the shot, so I didn't want to risk it with this at first. So I put this on messed with the focus a bit and then took the picture, and I switched back to this, and then it said something about the lens not communicating right with the camera, and it scared me really bad because I was like, I just spent so much money on this lens. Is it gonna work? But I think it was just like dust involved in there, so I just cleaned it out and it's been fine. I don't really have many complaints with it. I really, really love it. I'll show you guys the differences. Shots like this one was shot on my 50, and then this one was shot with the Sigma, the 35mm. I've definitely noticed a big difference, and it's changed the game for my photography 100%. But yeah, comes like this, looks like this. I don't have many complaints for it other than the focusing issue a little bit. I have noticed a big difference though in lowering. Aperture was set at 1.4 for a very long time because that's what I kept it at on my 50 because I really like the blurred background, and then I noticed that obviously raising it made it better. So the focusing issue isn't as much of an issue if you, I've started keeping it at 4 instead of 1.4. Crazy. But yeah, it's made a world of a difference. It looks a lot better. Focusing isn't as much of an issue. It's a great lens if you can spare the money for that. I know that it's not a big expense when you look at the other lenses. There's lenses that are thousands of dollars. For me, just like dipping my foot in recently in this last year to photography, 700 was a bit of a jump, but I'm glad that I did it. It's definitely worth it. 50 is also a good idea. I know this video isn't about that, but the Canon 50mm is also a good starting point if you like portrait photography. But Sigma 35mm, I'm impressed. I enjoy, I love it. It's my new go-to. I don't switch it out very often, but he does what he needs to do. I think that's the most talking I've ever done in a video. You get me going on something that I like, and here come the rambles. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment if you want to see more about photography, then let me know. I have considered doing behind the scenes of some of my photo shoots because it would definitely be an adventure, but I'd have to get a friend or somebody to be able to get the behind the scenes of that because I will be busy. If you want me to make more videos, comment. Interact with me. I think that's what I'm missing on here is the interaction because I don't know what to create if I don't know what my subscribers want. So if you have some ideas, comment down below. If you want to see me more often, I am on Periscope basically every day. My Periscope is Maggie, I think it's just Maggie 12 mil. I'm on there every day basically. So if you want to see me every day, that's where I am. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.